Welcome to Philly.
Yeah, guys, maybe we can get one more shot with the bigger group here. Yeah, so why don't you guys turn around? We'll get that photo. We'll have Jalen, Devontae, and John.
Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will be reacting to the Philadelphia Eagles highlights of training camp, also the reports that's out there, and I'm just here to report on everything I've been hearing. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Let's get into it. Zach Ertz reported to training camp. Blonde hair, looks very weird to me, but hey, it's a new look, new thing for him. Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni spoke at a press conference. He's expected to be on the team week 1. I love it. I personally love it for right now, but this can possibly hurt us in the future with a Zach Ertz wanting to get paid, with a Dallas Goedert wanting to get paid, and not just those two, other players wanting to get paid. We got a lot of young guys. They gonna come up off these rookie deals soon, so I just want to know how this will work money wise. But besides the money, besides the cap, besides all that stuff, you have a Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert. That's just another weapon for Jalen Hurts. Now speaking of Jalen Hurts did all first team reps. Nick Sirianni kind of dodged a bit of a question about him being the starter. He just basically said he earned the first team reps. I'm not sure if they promised Joe Flacco a QB battle or anything like that. I'm not sure why they just not naming Jalen Hurts QB1. That is what it is, but we know who QB1 is. We know who will be starting week 1. Second, I want to get into Howie Roseman talking about the vaccination, right? The vaccination is a big thing. 90% of our players are going through the vaccination process, which is great. That's great. I'm not pro or con, or if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. The only reason why I'm saying great right now is because I'm just speaking in football terms. You see what's going on with the Washington football team. Ron Rivera speaking out that most of the players are not vaccinated, and it's making him highly upset. whereas though our players are vaccinated, so we don't have to worry about these forfeiting games and players going after each other, who's vaccinated, who's not. 90% of the team is vaccinated, so that's cool. Or going through the vaccination process, I should say. That's cool. It was good to see Landon Dickerson out there. He was out there. Brandon Brooks was out there. Jalen Hurts hooked up with Miles Sanders with the first TD. I wish I had that highlight, but I just couldn't find it. I'm not sure if anybody had that one recorded. Also, Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith stayed after practice to work on some reps. That should be the last video you guys see in the highlights. I'm not sure. I may have it organized. Well, yeah, they stayed at the practice and they kept working. Couple players missed practice due to things. Quez Watkins, I think he didn't get his physical yet. Jalen Reagor, lower body injury. Jalen Reagor, you got to stay healthy, man. I know it's hard to say that, but come on. Trying to think. It was more other players. I'm going to put the list right here, but it was a couple other players that was illness, things like that. I think Red Ward had an illness. But this was fun to see. Fun to see some highlights. Fun to see these guys just on the field. But the Zach Ertz thing was a big thing to me, especially hearing to confirm that they're trying to have this guy week 1 on the team. Maybe it could just be all talk, but we will see. I think he's going to be on the team. I think if we wanted to trade him, we would have been traded him, but he's still here. He is still here, and we will see how that will work out. But I'm loving the stories that Nick Sirianni is saying about Jalen Hurts, like him working his butt off to earn the first team reps. So it's good to hear, not just see clips, but maybe the stuff behind the clips that Jalen Hurts is working. Jalen Hurts is really competing for that number 1 QB spot. If he got to earn it, he's going to earn it. He's going to compete. And this can help us in the long run. But what do you think and how do you feel about training camp today, man? Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts stayed at the practice, putting in work. I wish Jalen Reagor was there, but injuries are injuries. Good to see Brandon Brooks, man, because he got injured before the camp last season. Yep, I think Brandon Brooks got injured before, so it's good to see him. He had on a brace, but then eventually took it off. It was good to see some football. Let me just say that. Even though it was a little clips of it, but it was just good to see some football and the team together. So again, I hear Miles Sanders had a good camp. Also, I put the running back drill up there with Miles Sanders, Boston Scott. So these guys are prepared and ready. Steven Nelson looked good in that number 3. So I just can't wait to see some football. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goose.